All right, Rajai, man, just what have you thought of just kind of this Blue Jays push here, just leading the AL East right now?
You know, there's always a team that you didn't expect in the beginning, that shocks everyone, that just comes to play. You got players playing sometimes above what you thought they would play, and then you got your star players are doing what you expected them to do. But you always get those surprises that come up. Oh, you know, when guys get called up, you don't know if they're going to perform. But when they do, and everyone else is clicking, the pitch is clicking, and then you got Blue Jays in first place.
How impressive has just kind of Vladdy been, and representing the Blue Jays here at MLB All Star?
Well, Vladdy he's established himself as a perennial All Star, as obviously a player that the franchise is willing to build around. And that is, he has been a staple in that lineup, just as far as his health, his bat, his consistency, and is willing to, bounce back. He had one, a down season, I would say one, maybe, but bounce back strong. And even if he has a slow start, you know that he's going to get his numbers, he's going to help the team win, and I believe that he really wants to.
And I feel like that rotation it's up there, and could that potentially, help them through a playoff series and potentially chase that World Series?
Well, it's going to take a culture. It's going to take some leadership. It's going to take some guys saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to prepare for World Series. Now, that's a bold statement, but it's got to come from within them. If they don't believe it, and nobody else is going to believe it for them.
How do you feel about that AL East? Just the Yankees, the Sox are on a run now as well. The Jays are, having their run.
Well, when the season started, you didn't think it was too strong. But as the season has progressed, you've seen that this AL East is as strong as it's ever been. As far as you got four teams that are over 500, and it's going to be competitive down the stretch. But that makes the team that comes out really strong, because you got to play those guys multiple times throughout the season, and when you got iron sharper than iron, you come out real sharp. When it comes playoff time.
As a former player, are Judge and Ohtani two of the best you've ever seen?
Best ever seen. Fan favorites. Obviously, they're doing things on the field that no one else is doing, and we haven't seen people do. So they're doing things that are special. It's a really special time in baseball. It's special for them individually and collectively for us to be able to sit here and enjoy and watch what these guys are actually doing.
What would Rajai Davis's strategy in the box be against a guy like Skubal?
Well, he's got a power fastball, and he's got long levers, long arms, right? Much like Russ Chapman with more pitches, and he pitches to his strength. He knows how to pitch. He's a strikeout pitcher. I think a pitcher like that, when you try to do too much, you fall into his trap. When you try to do little becomes much when you put it in my touch.
So you trying to eliminate a pitch or anything? You can't do that.
I'm trying to do little.
Yeah.
See the ball, hit the ball.
There you go.
Look for the ball in the zone. And I'm not taking big swings. I'm not taking big swings.
Those Tigers World Series contenders with them, possibly?
But, those guys are real deal, right? The Tigers, I believe, after losing last year at Game 5, that was a good series they had. They're hungry. And they got guys who are young enough to stay hungry because they're working towards something. They believe in themselves. Obviously, with the start, the coaching staff, they all are working towards, it seems like, one goal.
Rajai, man, I really appreciate you taking the moment, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, brother.